Welcome to the Top Business Leaders Show, powered by Rise 25 Media. We feature top founders, executives, and business leaders from all over the world.
Hi, Chad Franzen here, co-host for this show where we feature top restaurateurs, investors, and business leaders. This is part of our SpotOn series. SpotOn has the best-in-class payment platform for retail, and they have a flagship solution called SpotOn Restaurant, where they combine marketing, software, and payments all in one. They've served everyone from larger chains like Dairy Queen and Subway to small mom and pop restaurants. To learn more, go to SpotOn.com. This episode is brought to you by Rise 25. We help B2B businesses to get ROI, clients, referrals, and strategic partnerships through Done For You podcasts. If you have a B2B business and want to build great relationships with clients, referral partners, and thought leaders in your space, there's no better way to do it than through podcasts and content marketing. To learn more, go to rise25.com or email us at support@rise25.com. Ric Ochoa is owner of SoCal Pizza in Norwalk, California. With tremendous experience and passion for cooking, he opened the restaurant in 2010. SoCal Pizza offers a pasta bar and sources its fresh ingredients from local produce small businesses. Ric, thanks so much for joining me today. How are you?
Good morning. Thank you. Thank you, Chad, for giving me the opportunity to speak with you.
Sure, yeah, great to have you. Hey, so to start off here, just tell me a little bit about SoCal Pizza, and maybe for somebody like me, a customer who has never visited, what I might expect when going there.
Oh, it's a home-based traditional pizza. It's just your local mom and pop. Really, it's the flavor of love and passion that we make fresh every day. We have pizzas, we have salads, we have pastas, like you said. Quite a few variety. Quite a bit of variety, not just pizza and that's it.
As I mentioned when I introduced you, you had some you founded the restaurant over 10 years ago, but you had some restaurant experience before that. Can you tell me how you kind of like broke into the restaurant industry?
Oh, that's a great question. I've been in the restaurant industry for over 30 years. I broke into it back in the day in the late 80s, company called Flaky Jake's. Then I went into I transformed myself into Sabaros, worked my way up to upper management, went into another company called Villa Pizza. And then that brought me to Pizza Hut and brought me back to my own dream of starting my own business.
Very nice. So Flaky Jake's, I'm guessing, was a pizza place?
No, actually it was a hamburger organization based out of Seattle, Washington. They brought it into Southern California for a number of years, about 15 years, and they went under.
So did you, for as far as SoCal Pizza goes, did you come up with the menu and kind of the concept and everything like that?
Yeah, it was something that throughout my years of experience working in so many different ventures of pizza companies that I worked for, I kind of started putting my head together, some of the recipes, some of the things I wanted to do if I were able to branch out on my own. So I started slowly developing the menu.
What were some of those things? Kind of as you kind of worked for, you mentioned a number of places, Pizza Hut, Sbarro, some places that I've heard of. What were some things that you thought, okay, I'm going to remember this and use this when I go out on my own?
Some of the recipes that they use for dough, some of the trombolis, some unique stuff that I was privileged to be taught, especially when Sbarro took me back east to learn their facilities and their recipes, and it was just an eye opener that it's just not, we just don't sell a round pizza. There's more to it than just that. So that was great. Lasagna, everything. It was just a magical experience to go back, learn from the ground up, I guess, best way to phrase it.
Sure, I bet. What do you think? We've already mentioned numerous pizza places. What do you think kind of separates SoCal Pizza from the multitude of other pizza options that are out there?
Something that's our fresh ingredients. I mean, everything's made fresh every single day. There's nothing canned or prepackaged or done anything else. We grate our cheese, we make our pizza sauce, we cook everything fresh. I mean, we try to do the best we can to keep it fresh as much as possible in this weird times that we live in, but we try to do our best to keep it fresh.
How have you found it to be? There's so many kind of corporate corporate pizza places. You've characterized SoCal as a mom and pop shop. How is competing with those maybe other much larger, well-funded entities?
Challenging. It's challenging because sometimes you get out of sight, out of mind because all these name brands, like you said, have advertisement dollars that they're all over the spot. So they kind of grab your attention. So we have to become very unique and very specific to what we do to keep it consistent. For when the customer comes every single day, they'll receive every single day the same recipe and the same flavor that they come for.
What do you do, if anything, to let people know you're out there?
I try to do as much as possible as social media. I try to do mail outs, advertisement through sports organizations, through schools, through businesses, pass out flyers, just everything and anything that you can get your hands on.
Very nice. So take me back to 2010. Tell me about the process of, you break out of kind of working for other maybe larger pizza organizations and you start your own. Tell me about the process of opening SoCal Pizza.
That was it was something that was burning inside me that I was tired of working for corporate America. I felt I had the experience and the knowledge and just wanted to take that risk. I opened up in La Mirada first for 2 years there. Then I relocated to Norwalk, and La Mirada was already pre-existing, so it was a little bit of an easier transformation to go into the business. And then I just took in my recipes and we went from there.
When you first moved to your the location where you are now, what were the early days there like?
Challenging. After you feel that you built somewhat of a base somewhere and you relocate, even if it's 10 minutes down the road, it's very challenging to change the narrative to say, okay, instead of making a left, you're going to make a right to SoCal. So it was a little challenging. It was kind of a learning experience that you have to reinvent yourself no matter what.
What running your own business, having nobody to report to except for yourself and your customers, I guess, is different than reporting to a boss, even if you hardly ever see the boss. What have you found to be maybe some of the primary challenges with running your own mom and pop shop compared to working for somebody else?
Something the unknowns, the back office or main office, that as when you work for corporate America, you kind of your P&Ls, what you have to do, this and that. Where when you become independent, now you're in charge of the whole ball of wax. You got to pay the rent, you got to pay state tax, you got to pay all these taxes. Keep an eye on flexibility, inflection of prices, adjusting your prices. It was a little bit more than I expected.
How did COVID change what you guys do or affect what you guys do, if it did at all?
Oh, it affected us big time. Um, I'm mostly considered, even though I'm a pizza restaurant, I'm more of a dine-in
Mm-hmm.
establishment. I have 14 TVs, so we did a lot of in-store things. There was a lot of promotion indoors, so we really didn't do that much of a delivery. And when COVID hit, that really woke me up to say, okay, I got to do more than just the normal basis. And we tried to launch delivery. We try to do the best we can to get out to customers. We did outdoor seating. We did also curbside pickup. So it's slowly changed my thought process of how to run a restaurant.
Did you have employees who were already on staff change their roles to delivery, or did you partner up with some delivery services?
I did both. I first started off independently with myself, and then that became a little challenging. And then I branched out to the delivery services, DoorDash, Uber, Grubhub.
And is that still part of your business now?
Yes, they still are.
What are some of your goals moving forward now with SoCal Pizza?
Yeah, that's a good question. Just trying to evolve. As probably very very wisely, Shad, the pizza or the food industry is evolving. It's changing. There's not a solid ground, so I'm trying to find my new footing in this new age of the food industry. It's mostly of personality and advertisement more than anything.
I have one more question for you, but first, tell me how people can find out more about you guys.
Oh, they can look us up on our website, SoCal Pizza 4. They'll see our menu. They can order online, get all our prices, get all the information of private parties, fundraisers, everything we do that we try to help the community with.
Last question. When you go to SoCal Pizza as a customer, if you can think of the last time you did that, what would be your go-to item of choice? Your go-to meal of choice?
Oh, you're making it hard. I'm gonna have to put a buffet in front of me on that one.
What's that?
I'm gonna have to put a buffet in front of me on that one with all the food I want to order.
Very nice. Very nice.
I love our stromboli. Very few pizza shops do that. We do that here. I love our wings. I think our wings are second to none. I'm really proud of that. And our salads, because that's, believe it or not, the funny thing to say, I mean, we do get our compliments on pizza, but one of the second is, I guess, the second most compliments we get is on our salads because it's so fresh. Because we cut it fresh every day. So that's probably it. My wings, salad, and a stromboli.
Why do you feel like it's important to get your your fresh ingredients, like your produce, things like that, from locally sourced businesses?
To try to help everybody. We're all in the same boat. We help our local providers. They're just like us. They're mom and pops, and we help to establish ourselves and keep ourselves in business and try to keep within ourselves. Keep the dollar, I guess, the best way. Keep the dollar rotating within the small businesses.
Yeah, absolutely. Sounds good. Hey, Rick, thanks so much for joining me. It's been great to talk to you. Congratulations on SoCal Pizza and best wishes moving forward.
Thank you. It was a pleasure. And hi, everybody. See you soon.
So long, everybody.
Thanks for listening to the Top Business Leaders Show, powered by Rise 25. Visit rise25.com to check out more episodes of the show and to learn more about how you can start your own podcast.